Yeah, you can just buy your way. You just keep hitting A if you've got enough coins, and it'll just tell you what it is.
Fair enough.
And it even pre-selects it for you.
Defeat the giant spearman.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's going to be a recurring trend.
Oh, this is the first one, isn't it?
Yes. Do 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 do. I love this jaunty music.
Oi, get over here! I need to be on fire.
Here's a question. Did we ask about a Waluigi game on camera?
I did before, and I got stonewalled.
Are you aware there's a fan game called Psycho Waluigi?
Yes.
No, I'm not actually.
Also, don't mind me. I may have remembered there's coins underneath the world that I just got.
In this game, Waluigi discovers he has latent psychic powers.
Right.
So he just goes around terrorizing the Mushroom Kingdom by flinging all enemies aside. I like Matrix stuff as well, like catching bullets and throwing them back.
That sounds pretty cool, actually. I know there's 5 nights of Waluigi's.
I would not be surprised. Oh, garbage!
It's a 5 nights clone with Waluigi and Wario.
Hey, look, there's holes in the floor. It's where the coins are. Now the coins are gone.
But also, since I said that before...
What is to the left?
I know. I just need to.
Okay,
I need
cool.
to get one of the spear guys.
Yeah.
Before,
The giant spear guy?
No, the little one.
Okay. Yes, Connor.
Since I've said before of think about what a Waluigi game would be.
Yes.
I think he would be the antagonist to Wario. I think he would be like the Great Caper and things like that, like that, the typical Japanese stylish thief.
Yes.
Like
Well, 'cause
running along a ledge and there's a spotlight and he has a rose.
The Phantom Thief.
Like a
yeah.
Phantom Thief, yeah.
Because for some reason, Nintendo have decided that he's shoujo?
Yeah.
I know it as Bishi. Basically, he shows up with roses, and
Yeah.
he's really cute and elegant, despite being Waluigi.
So I think,
So-
Wario should be the villain of it, despite them being both bad guys, technically.
It's kind of like how Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong will fight one another at the drop of a hat,
Yeah.
but actually they're best buds.
Yeah, and you're trying to steal from Wario.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Like, there's levels and things like that going around his castle and things like that to, trying to get into it. But Wario's, set up these traps and things. It could be good. It was just an idea that I had just then.
My idea pitch for Nintendo continues to be Lakitu fishing.
Alright, yeah. Well, it's in Odyssey.
Is it?
Yeah, there's Lakitu fishing.
Nice! I'm gonna have to grab my mate James and shout at him and see if he put that in for me.
It's how you can get some moons.
Because, see, basically my idea would be... it would be pitched as a mobile game, basically. You are Lakitu, and you are fishing, except it's Cheeps, or
Yeah.
the little blue ones from Mario World.
And it's awesome fishing where you have to fly them into the air and shoot them.
Yeah, that would be
ruined
option 2. Game mode 2 is you are Lakitu, but you're throwing spinies at fish.
Yeah? That'd be good. Awesome Fishing was a great game.
What? I never played that. What are we talking about?
Awesome Fishing is a mobile game. It might be the only really good mobile game.
Okay.
That's you buy once anyway. And you cast your line.
You wouldn't be talking about Fortnite there, would you, Connor?
Anyway, and you tilt the phone side to side to move your lure as deep as you can.
That's cool.
And then if you hit something, it starts pulling it upwards, and you have to do the same thing again as it comes up, catching as many fish on your way up as you can.
That's cool.
You can upgrade it so you have more lures. You have toasters and bug fly catchers, so you can have more hits and things like that. Stuns all the enemies in the area and things like that. And then when it gets to the surface, it flings all the fish into the air, and you have to shoot them.
Okay.
And yeah, you get more money for every time it does it. And it's good.
One of my favourite things, I've got my dad turned on to Steam. Because for Christmas, I bought him, Sega Bass Fishing. Because he had this really old...
I think you mean bass fishing.
I might do, he pull out guitars. That was awful. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Didn't you? Am I the one? You watched this? You watched the Nintendo presentation.
Uh-huh.
Didn't he call bass like Bass or something like that?
In relation to what?
Mario, not Mario, Mega Man.
Yeah.
They call him Bass.
It should be bass because it's.
Yeah, it's bass. It's
Bass
bass and
guitar.
treble. Yeah.
Oh yeah, bass and treble because it's in the other one where his dog's called Gospel.
Yeah, something like that. And yeah, in Japan, Mega Man's called Rockman,
Yes.
and then there's Roll, Rock
That
and
way,
Roll.
yeah, that's why it makes sense that his sister is called Roll.
Yeah, and Mighty Number 9 is Beck and Call.
That's just a tissue-thin pastiche.
Yeah, they tried.
There we go.
Mighty Number 9, in summation, they tried.
And now there's an actual Mega Man coming, and I feel really sorry for them.
That depends. It could be X5. The last ever X game, except for the 3 more came after.
I downloaded Mighty Number 9 the other day, and it got deleted a day later without being played.
So yeah, no, Christmas, God, my dad used to have this, like, really old Windows 95/XP fishing game.
Yeah.
Does not run on anything. It didn't even like running on XP, right? And he's legitimately really sad he can't just go fishing whenever he wants. So I saw Sega Bass Fishing. Got him that, and he's on Steam. And he's like, oh man, I can have Roller Coaster Tycoon. All 3 of them for £1. Get in!
Nice.
And one of the nicest things to me is like, occasionally 1 o'clock in the morning, just a little Steam notification pops up like, D. Thorley is playing Sega Fishing.
That's pretty cool.
I'm like, yeah, I got you hooked on that.
You should get him a Switch and Labo.
Right, legit, he would enjoy that because he works in a school as a lab tech. He is the guy when the DT guys or metalworking guys say, we're gonna make bird boxes today.
Yeah.
We need 50 flat packs. My dad's the guy who then buys the wood and saws out 50 flat packs and gets it all together. So he would be down for like
Building
cardboard engineering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, did you hear that, like, Nintendo have been approached by schools saying, yo, this could actually be useful in lessons, because you've also got the whole programming stuff.
I think it's a 7.
It's probably a 7.
It's a real mangled 2.
Psych! That's the wrong number!
It's a real, it's a real mangled 2.
It's just a 2, but it's like really tiny in the corner.
Wouldn't put it past Wario.
I was actually a 27, just like this is a 7, but then in like the bottom left, it's a 2, but really small.
It's
a
one of
pair
those small
balls.
squares from the top row there,
Yeah.
just slightly pointing there. Through the maze. In a really awkward font.
It's cursive, Andy. It's classy.
I've been playing through.
I was told off for using cursive when I was 6.
Why do you know? Anyway.
Oh no, that was it. It was when I was 9, excuse me, because when I was 8, we moved to the south.
The South.
And that's where they taught proper handwriting. You begin at the bottom of the line, sweep up to the top of the letter, and all the rest of that. And when I came back to the Midlands, not up north necessarily, and I started writing like that, my teacher's like, Andy, what the hell? Are you Victorian era? Get out of here with that. You write like this.
I mean, they shouldn't be.
Just write all in capital letters, that's what I do.
Yeah. Write in Korean, and then if they have complaints, say I'm Korean.
Yeah, his hiragana, deal with that.
You know how you have some teachers that would find that funny, but also some that
We'll just punch you in the face.
Yes.
Yeah. I once considered handing in an essay that I did in size 1 font, but it was for Mr. Price.
Oh, you would die. You would literally die.
He would have shoved it down my throat. The essay.
One of my customers, a regular customer, loves me.
You're very lovable.
She is friends with my old geography teacher.
Yeah.
Didn't know this at the time. She's just hanging out with what's-her-face. And I happened to mention in passing, oh, you know, what's-her-face, my old geography teacher. And this customer's like, oh, cool, I don't know how anyone could stand her. And that's basically the opinion that all the kids in the class had. Like, why do you teach? You hate children and everyone. Why are you here?
It's like that. Greg Davies goes on about that in his new stand-up. Of like, I thought I was a really good teacher, but after I quit and became just a comedian,
yeah,
I bumped into one of my teachers. I bumped into one of my students and said, "Oh, your
I was chosen poorly.
Your lessons were a great laugh. You were a teacher." And he said, yeah, of course I was, and then goes on to tell a story of how he got every student to do a monologue, because he was a drama teacher, and he was up in the rafter flicking peanuts at them.
Teacher or
with the head of English.
Screwing around.
So you couldn't even tell him off, getting told off, because he was with the head of English.
Now I know we haven't got the treasure on from this level. I just need to get through these spikes to the other side, because I don't know where it is.
Why did Wario cross the road? Anyway.
Money.
That's a funnier answer than to get to the other side of it. Why did Wario blank? Money.
Garlic.
I mean, that's basically Wario World, which is a character action game.
Oh, I played that on the GameCube.
Yeah.
I got that for free from Club Nintendo using my stars.
Remember
Yo, I remember stars!
I really regret trading that game in because you could download basically WarioWare to your GBA.
Oh yeah, because that was when like every Game Boy game had connectivity.
Yeah. Well, no, you didn't need the game. You just it had demos of WarioWare. It built into Wario World.
Well, no, because like in Metroid Prime, you can download Metroid NES onto your Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
And if you have Fusion, then you can upload the Fusion suit into Prime.
Yes.
And have this really ugly, rounded suit. See, I think it looks cool in Fusion. It looks awful modeled in 3D.
I would imagine so, actually.
Because they change all the color schemes as well. And I remember the one, like, I think the Phazon suit, the ultimate one, is like a slimy green. Because I remember looking and being really turned off by it. Like, nah.
Nah, bro.
Nah, though. I can kind of see her point also about, like, the Labo going into schools. Because this is something else my dad used to do with Lego Technic. They have a thing called Inspector Science, where a guy, in this case it was my dad, and he shows up with eyes on the screen. We gotta look for a mole. He shows up with kits, and you have to build certain things out of Lego Technic.
Remember the mole?
I think it was that one. What did you think?
Up and to the left.
My eyes stopped working 10 minutes ago.
Yay! I've redeemed myself for screwing up in the last episode. It's an Apple of Eden. And now we fight King George Washington on top of his golden pyramid.
It's the Apple of
Eden. No, when you get the Apple of
Eden,
Eden, the first thing you fight is the Pope, if you remember rightly.
Thanks, Assassin's Creed. Legitimate question, how did Assassin's Creed not draw any heat for that?
What? Having a fist fight with the Pope?
Yes. Because if, like, hot coffee, two consenting adults engaging in naughty activities...
but the difference is, the world is ashamed of sex, for some reason. If it's violence, it's fine.
What about the X-Force comic Sex and Violence?
Is that the one that has sex written in every panel?
I read 3 panels and none of them had sex in it.
Okay.
Because I decided I should read all of X-Force. Then read the first paragraph of that, and then I should read all of Uncanny X-Men, then X-Force.
There's some, I think it's X-Men, there's some X-Men comic where they fight a guy who has the ability to, like, subliminally implant messages in your head.
Yeah.
And the artist hid the word sex in every panel. Every panel. Like, sometimes it's in the bushes or in the clouds, but it's there. And it's not entirely clear whether they did that as a nod to the fact it's a subliminal messaging thing, or he was just bored.
I mean, it's not as bad as the later one that happened.
What was the later one? Can we say this on screen?
It's up to you. I'll say it now because this is a thing you can edit out. In X-Men Annual last year, it was either last year or the year before, someone hid, the writer hid anti-Semite messages in the background of on one of the things.
It's a 1!
It's a 1!
What's that? The X-Men said it was number 1. Get you! I love rectangles. It's a pink wafer biscuit.
That looks less like a pair of balls now.
What?
Yeah, last time that came up, it just looked like a pair of rosy balls.
Hang on.
Nope.
Nope.
Go back. Your mind fills in the blanks.
Are you saying you're thinking of balls, Connor? Oh, it's the wasp.
Why did you even need to ask that?
Good point.
Oh, I know this one! Connor,
Oh, is this based on Wario's Woods?
what happens when Wario interacts with a wasp?
He balloons?
Yes.
Is that a guess?
Yeah, because I would imagine swelling.
Yeah.
Yeah. He turns into a balloon.
Ah, cool.
Is...
Oh, I've missed mid-ride.
No, I'm thinking that's in 3. The vampire one, that's in 3, right? 3 and 4.
You could turn into a zombie in this one.
Yeah, in... What is this dash tech? I don't know that.
You what?
Yeah, what's that about? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I know, like... hello, I'm Peter Shillito. I've played this game a lot.
Hello, you speedrun this game, I remember.
Yeah, as I've mentioned, I think I've mentioned on the recording.
Was it this one?
No. Then I guess I could say it again. I got good at SmackDown 2 to the point that I could do dash cancels and stuff.
Oh yeah, dash cancels with X-Pac.
X-Pac, yeah. It's because I broke it in a way, because I think it was the way he ran, not just speed or something like that. You could dash in one way and then dash another, so I could zigzag on the opponent. Like Nero. Not Nero. Virgil.
I played the hell out of SmackDown 2, and I maintain it is the best wrestling game. Like, it's...
Yeah, I'll go for that.
It's really arcadey. There is one button for everything, so it's not like it runs really quickly because of that.
I like NWO versus WCW or
Revenge or Thunder. Thunder's the one that had the gag intros.
oh no, they're different games.
There he is! There he is!
It looks like that Wind Waker meme picture.
The only one I'm particularly aware of is Medley, because she's a character in Animal Crossing now.
I meant like
I'm so happy.
it's like there's like a selfie picture of Link from down below,
Ah, okay.
and I think it has the caption underneath it of
Let go.
Let go.
Press A to let go. Speaking of letting things go,
Speaking of hoes,
also speaking of hoes, let's talk about, like, Frozen in Kingdom Hearts.
yeah.
I thought you were talking about those Japanese bras based on Frozen.
What? I am actually not aware of this.
I missed that news story.
In Japan, you can buy sets of bras based on Frozen, and they change color when they touch one another.
Huh.
Thanks, Japan.
Do you mean like 2 sets of bras that change colour when they touch each other? Or
Yeah,
like
like
each cup touches the other cup?
A set of 2. Person 1 touches person 2 with their bra, and then color change happens. Thanks, Japan.
That is fine, as long as one's not designed around Elsa, the other one is based around other girl.
I mean, that's probably kind of the point.
They're silver and blue, and they just get snow patterns.
Okay, that's fine.
But still!
That's less creepy. Elsa must hate it in summer.
Isn't that literally the plot of the second one? Second one, like the short.
Oh, that short doesn't count. That's not a real thing.
The short,
Oh, which short? Because
Short
there's
is
been 2.
Christmas.
Frozen
No,
Fever.
the one before that. Frozen Fever,
Frozen
the one
Fever.
where... Frozen,
The one
where Elsa gets drunk.
The one where Elsa goes to Reddit.
What?
Comes from. There's a GIF that someone's edited the text on of Elsa stumbling around drunk, and they've changed the text to like her going around Reddit. I said, "Let's go to Gone Wild," and it opens up the door, and the guy comes out with a pencil and says, "Stick this up your pooper." Yeah, it's just one of those weird things.
I don't know.
High quality GIFs.
You say high quality.
No, I mean the subreddit high quality GIFs.
It's pronounced GIFs.
I will murder you with this ball opener.
I'm glad we talked over what we just collected. That's fine.
What did you just
Is
collect?
the Game Boy dead again?
Maybe. I think I'm squeezing it too hard. It just keeps disconnecting. It's okay. It's okay. Like, it doesn't take very long. You
No,
can't
it's
break
Connor's game.
It's okay. I got it.
I'm ready to jump in when you need me, Captain.
Like, I was gonna silently restart it when no one was looking, but people.
But
were
it makes
looking.
that cool pling sound.
I turned the volume down so you wouldn't hear it.
Ah, fair enough. It makes that sound in the intro
Oh
occasionally.
wait, I just realised.
Yes, I know we've seen it twice in like a very short period of time, but you know, how good does Kingdom Hearts look?
It looks pretty good though. The Pirates of the Caribbean straight up looks like Bloodborne.
Yeah, and the combat in it looks amazing.
It's Sora with like a ship's wheel and an anchor, and he's just in the tattered robes. He's like, "Yep, no, just give me the doll, and I will play as Sora."
I was actually kind of annoyed at the stinger at the end of that trailer because it spoilt the game I haven't played. The
one game you haven't played.
I mean, the one game of Kingdom Hearts that I haven't played. 0.2, Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage.
It's gonna be 1.
It's gonna be 1. I wasn't looking, but it's totally.
It was nothing.
It's already a 1. Oh, at least it's that and not a sliding block puzzle. I hate sliding block puzzles.
It would have been really funny if it was just the whole thing was blank and it was like, nope.